Now, buying video games in my household was super tough. It consisted of me asking my parents for money, them telling me no, me asking them, telling them I'll do better in school, them saying okay, me coming home with an F, me going to summer school, and them telling me I'm never going to buy a video game for you ever again. So I never got to play all the old school games that all my friends did. But hey, now that I got money, I might as well. And what's a perfect game to start off with than Shadow of the Colossus?
6.5 hours later.
It's okay. Hey, listen, relax. Before I get any death threats telling me to kill myself, I just want to say Shadow of the Colossus is a beautiful game. I played the PS4 version. Well, the game looks amazing. The amount of detail they put into every little thing blows my mind. The way their hair moves in the wind, the water flying off their hair, all the Colossus look amazing and so well detailed. The gameplay is so fun. It reminds me of getting on a mechanical bull, trying to impress everybody in the room and failing because you actually just suck at it. And the music, holy shit, the music. Back to my analogy about bull riding, if that's not the kind of music you hear when you're on top of a bull, then you're living life wrong. Unfortunately, I do have some problems with it, so spoilers for a game that came out 15 years ago and a remaster version that came out in 2018. So if you get mad at me, then go play the fuck. And straight off the bat, we get this amazing cinematic just showing us the scope of the adventure we're about to have. Then we get backstory telling us about this world, but just then we get attacked by mysterious shadow people. We get told by Dorman that there's a way to bring this girl back to life, but it's gonna come with a heavy cost. And there you go. Go into the world, find a different Colossus, find their pressure points, stab them, get taken in by black smoke, do that 16 times, and you're all good. You're done with the game. Now, my first problem, I hate riding a horse in video games. I always feel like I'm fighting against them half the time, more than I'm actually moving around. Holy hell does this suck. You have no idea how many times I got hurt because I was trying to get my horse to move and he just wouldn't listen. Before we even get to the first Colossus, we get introduced to this climbing mechanic. This is a nice little tutorial that doesn't feel like a tutorial, but holy shit, does jump climbing not work for me half the time. I don't know if I'm fucking stupid or if I'm doing something wrong, but the number of times I tried jump climbing just to end up stumbling and end up getting hurt, I would actually be a millionaire if I got paid for my opinions on Shadow of the Colossus controls. The camera is okay. I like the little cinematic thing that they're trying to go for, but there are times where the camera just kind of jitters on me, especially during underwater segments. And finally, we get to the first Colossus, and it's pretty cool. I understand if I was a kid seeing this, I may have just shit my pants, and even now, I felt a little glimmer of child joy inside me. I think my biggest problem with the Colossus is just how simple they are. It's not really until the final two that we actually change up the styles. Now, don't get me wrong. It's fun as hell flying on top of a bird and killing it down, but it was pretty simple to get up there. And sure, it's cool as hell to ride on that flying snake Colossus, but it's pretty easy to get on there. I really like the 14th Colossus, the little puzzle to get them all to the other side, but even that I feel like just scratched the surface. All the Colossus are memorable for their design, but when it comes to gameplay, they're really freaking boring. I wouldn't have been mad with just 10 Colossus and maybe some elaborate puzzles to even just wake them up. How cool would it have been in some Indiana Jones type shit that we have to traverse through a temple to wake up these ancient beasts? I don't mind just going to the location and boom, there they are just chilling, but I feel like it just takes away from the adventure of it. I will say though, some of the locations that you find these Colossus are amazing. These places feel like that scene from Spy Kids 2. These places range from a kind of generic circular arena to full-blown temples hidden underground. My favorite are those temples. Every time I go down there, I feel like I'm actually exploring this ancient land and waking up an ancient beast that I have to beat. I do wish though that some Colossus would have much greater entrances. The 7th Colossus kind of just swims around in the water when it's introduced. I thought it would have been really cool had it come out the water, kind of like the World Serpent in God of War. And you could argue that the point is that they're just enjoying life until you come and attack them, which is fine, but I don't think the story really shows that off. I've always heard that this game has a great story, and I'm actually wondering if we played the same game. I have no idea who any of these people are, and I don't even know who this girl is. Is she my sister? Is she my wife? We got some Alabama ass shit going on. Is she both? When Argo dies, I have no emotional attachment to him. Now, this could be because it's hard for me to comprehend human emotions sometimes, but holy shit, when Argo died, I was just happy I didn't have to use the horse controls anymore. I just wish we would have got more cutscenes showing us the relationship of our characters. And the ending, I've seen the ending on so many top 10 twist endings in video games, and I just wondered, did you guys not see this coming? Like, they tell us that there's a curse. Sure, granted, that baby at the end made no sense, and I still don't know what the fuck that means. But you can't be surprised when someone tells you something you're about to do is going to have negative consequences, that you end up getting negative consequences. And sure, I can have hindsight because I knew about this ending way before I played the game. But even if I didn't, I feel like I'd be able to tell what's gonna happen. And the part when you're getting sucked into the portal, I don't even know what it is. They give you the ability to jump, and I tried it, and I did it for a couple minutes, and then I just stopped caring. I don't know if that was the point that's supposed to make like you lose your sense of hope, but I just wanted it to be over with. So yeah, that was Shadow of the Colossus, an overhyped game that sometimes delivered and sometimes didn't. It gets a pretty alright with me. We ain't got no beef, but I probably won't be playing again anytime soon.